reported that a prostate orgasm can be extremely intense, up to 400% stronger. That's giving your man a hell of a boost. Now, according to centuries-old holistic Oriental health practice, a man should begin each day with external prostate massages. The purpose is to bring fresh and healthy circulation to the area. When done each morning, it will help the blood move better through the prostate throughout the day. There is a device out there called the Prostate Cradle External Massager, which has a 99 percentile satisfaction rate. Now, the reason I bring this up is because this is for if men actually really want to do this, because you do have prostate cancers and things like this, so you do want to actually make sure your prostate is healthy. So if you're interested in doing this every morning, they do have that device that you can use to stimulate and massage your prostate every morning yourself. Or maybe, ladies, you want to get it for your man to help him get healthy, or maybe it's a way you want to, spice up your sex life, whatever, let him stimulate his, prostate, that way. But whatever the case, that device is out there. Now, externally, the location for the prostate is behind the lower part of the pubic arch. Lift the balls and lower part, in the front of the rectum. Take your index finger and apply pressure on the area between his scrotum and anus. Apply pressure and massage at the same time. One of the best times to do this is when the man is about to have an orgasm. It will heighten his experience. Ladies, gentlemen, you can also use your tongue. If you're giving your man head, you already should know, do not neglect the balls. Now we're going to give you the next tip as far as you do not neglect your man's balls. Do not neglect his G-spot either. So when you're licking the balls, sucking the balls, sticking the balls in your mouth, lift them up a little bit.
It's a good beginning too. To start with your tongue with men. If they've never,
to make them more comfortable.
Yes, lead them up to the whole, finger and all of that. Use your tongue. It's a good way to,
that also gives them the opportunity to see what it feels like.
Yes, really.
They get to see how stimulating
it is. If a man likes the way you're tossing the salad or however you want to call it, trust me, that's definitely a big open door for everything else that comes with it. So just start slow and communicate with your partner, and he'll get there.
So you can use your tongue as well. Have fun, enjoy, drive each other crazy, orgasms all day long. Alright, Gula, go ahead, do your thing, girl.
Now we're going to get into anal sex. Although it's been considered taboo in certain parts of the world, anal sex is definitely becoming more accepted. Yes, it is. It is a great way to enhance your sex life. If you're curious about it, some people are not there yet, and that's fine. You can stick to the G-spot and work your way up to anal sex. That's fine too, but it is definitely a beautiful thing to do to enhance your sex life. There are things you can do to ensure that your backdoor fun is the best it can be, regardless of who's doing who. Here are some tips to make anal sex pleasurable every time. Keyword, every time.
Yum.
Although it's hard to believe, you don't need to stick your fingers or penis inside the rectum for pleasure associated with anal sex. Although it might be a hard pill to swallow for some guys out there who are some of the macho, that machismo bullshit. When you're receiving anal sex, you don't need to have anything put inside of you. By simply rubbing the anus or even licking it. Some people call it rimming, like we said prior, tossing the salad, or whatever you want to call it. The person receiving can experience beautiful things from this. So this is, once again, a beginner, a way to start the whole anal sex thing. Make it feel good all the time. Lots of women have said that their first anal experience was very painful, sometimes even the second and third too. To me, that is really sad. Because even if the man doesn't know what he's doing, women, we need to be informed that, ladies, this is not supposed to be painful. It's supposed to be pleasurable. And it can't be pleasure if it's pain. So if we know what's supposed to be going on, maybe we can educate these men on how it needs to be done.
Okay. Peep game though. Just so you know, there's going to be some initial pain. I think that's the problem. Is now that I think about that, I think a lot of women can't get past the initial pain. They don't realize how much pleasure can follow that.
Right. But it shouldn't be
a lot of pain. Yeah, it shouldn't be a lot of pain.
You're gonna feel a little something, but it shouldn't be like, oh my God, he gotta stop.
Think about it as losing your virginity.
Yes. Yeah, the first time you get that's good. Yes. Think about it like that. It was very minimal pain, just a little something. But it's not a big deal, guys. Also remember that you do need to stay calm and totally relaxed. So that will enhance the pain. If you're not relaxed to a certain extent, it will make it worse because you're going to tense up. And that's not what you want. You want your muscles to be completely relaxed when you're doing this. Definitely, or else it will hurt. If you shove your penis inside of anyone, it's gonna hurt.
Be nice
back there.
Be nice.
Think about it like ripping a bandage all at one time. You know, it's just painful, and we shouldn't do it. So don't go there. It should be pleasure. If you don't use some type of lubrication, also, some women need lubrication. Some women need more than others. Whatever the case may be, maybe you're doing something that, you know, you're in a certain position that your woman is lubricated enough and you can use that lubrication to lubricate the other end. Great. All women are not like that. So just make sure that you thought about it ahead of time and you got
lubrication.
Spit on it, whatever. At that, you know what? When it comes to sex, you can spit. It's cool.
Just don't spit in the bitch's face. But, you know, you standing up, got the bitch bed, doggy style, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You look down, spit on it.
Definitely. Also, you should also be patient and let the receiver lead the way. Sometimes that helps the person to receiving to feel a little bit better about it because they're in control. If you're going to have anal sex, let the receiver hold and guide your dick in slowly. Let them do it to their pace. Like I said, sometimes it will make them feel better because they feel that they're in control of their own body. And you may be surprised. She may be able to handle a lot more than what you think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She might end up putting that shit on you. Fuck your head up.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? Think about that because it does make a difference. Now, this is a little tip that they said on the online thing. Now, Loca feels that it's a little bit aggressive. But this is what they say to ease into it. Take of it what you will. It says go in about an inch, then pull out completely, then go in again about an inch further and pull out completely. Keep going in and out at 1 inch intervals, and soon you'll be able to get it all in. Now, Loca felt differently about this.
Okay, I'm gonna explain why. I feel as though, okay, because I had that done. Okay, to me, when you pull all the way out, then you're giving me the initial pain all over again. You've already relaxed that part of my ass. Now you're going to pull out, and then what's it going to do? It's going to close right back up, and then you're going back in, and you're causing the same pain. Do not pull all the way out. Pull out a little bit, and then work your way up. Slowly. Slowly is the key. Take your time. You will get her to that point if you're gentle.
Yes.
Or him, whatever the case may be. If you're gentle and you take your time, trust me, you will get to the point where they will fuck the shit out of you.
Yes.
Just take your time.
Take your time, and everything works for different people. You know what I mean? If that doesn't work for you, use Loca's tip. You know what I mean? Whatever works for you, that's what you try. You know, understand that there are 2 sphincter muscles in your anus. These are the muscles in your butthole. If you place your finger inside about an inch deep and press against the side, you'll feel them. And they are less than an inch apart. Now, while you can control the external muscles at will, the internal ones are not the same. It reacts more in a reflexive way. So basically what they're trying to say that, so while your partner may assure you that they're completely relaxed and willing, the internal may prove otherwise. So, you know, just keep that as an FYI, you know, so that you know to always be patient with your partner. The point is to be patient, give your partner time to learn, to relax, try different positions. Once you feel more comfortable and, you know, you've gotten into it and now you want to get into the whole sex toys and invite, you know, toys into it, that's fine too.
Yeah. Also, the whole, you know, during anal sex for a woman. Also, what I found personally is that your pussy will start to throb.
Yes.
And what that is actually you're becoming more horny.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, you don't know this is going on because you don't have pussies. But so if your woman's grabbing your hand and bringing it around, that just means she wants you to stimulate her pussy. This will actually excite her even more.
Yes, it will.
which will make the anal sex even more intense.
Yes.
And I've come to find that actually when a man inserts his finger or dildo, whatever, something's inserted, for some reason it drives them crazy too.
Yeah,
and so I guess it
enhances it.
So but you got to get there first.
Both pleasures together. You know what I mean?
But you got to get there first. Let her get there. Don't just do it on your own. Let her get there.
Let her get there. Yeah. And not only that, it can also relax that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she might tell you, well, baby, you know what? Let's do that, but eat my pussy while you doing it, or whatever the case may be. Always know that may make her feel more comfortable with the whole, the whole new anal thing. Guys and girls, obey the rules of hygiene, please. Keep fingers clean. I have a little tip, keep some baby wipes, close by. You never know. Clean your hands. You can wipe your dick with that. It's safe. Come on, it's used for babies. You can use it too.
Change your condom.
Change your condom. Make sure it's a water-based condom. Always remember, you can go from the vagina to the anus, but not the other way around. Okay, so switch your condom, do what you got to do so you don't bring any infections to that person.
Can you say chlamydia?
Yeah. So keep that in mind, guys, and that's all I had for this week.
So once again, people, the most important thing is to be aware of your partner's body language, communicate, talk to each other, tell each other what you like. Ladies who have the straight muchísimo man, talk to your man, let him know that does not make him less of a man.
But when the Spanish men, take it slow, because remember that their whole upbringing is the whole manly, you're not a man if you get played with in your butt and all of this and that. And that's where really, to me personally, I would start my man with the whole tossing the salad before I put my finger anywhere.
Yeah, let him know what kind of pleasure can come from there.
You know what I mean? Because that opens doors for
also let him know turns you on to turn him on so much.
Yes, definitely. They're not going to be so frightened of a tongue. You know what I mean? As opposed to your finger.
Right.
Especially for Spanish men, even black men. My man is black, and hey, you know what I mean? I love to do that to him, and it's actually more pleasurable for me to do it to him than for him to do it to me. It's crazy.
Yeah,
but
I'm not into the whole toss and salad.
Yeah, but
guys, make sure
whatever
girls, whoever is going down on a female, if she's not responding as well to when you're eating out her pussy to when you're making her way down to her ass, chances are she's really not enjoying it. She's not saying anything because she thinks you're getting into it or whatever the case may be. But please, once again, be aware of her body language. I mean, she just don't like it.
Change up, switch it up.
It don't mean that it hurts her or bothers her, but it's not giving her the pleasure you were just giving her.
Exactly, that you think you're giving her.
Right. So please be aware of the body language. And that's about it for this week. And any questions, anything you want to touch bases on, whatever comments, please hit us up on the comments. Do not hesitate. Do not be afraid. Just let us know if there's something you want to know, something you want us to talk about. Let us know. Next week's topic will be foreplay and its importance and
things to kink up your sex life. We're going to touch a little bit more on that to see people, want to just, use a little more extra in their bedroom, a little
tie them up,
or, you know what I mean? Tie them up to the bed or handcuffs or, a swing on top of your bed, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll get into whatever new stuff, is out there. So we'll tap on that a little bit next week.
Okay, and for the meantime, between time, people, please have a very safe and happy holiday. And we thank you for joining us. And that's it for us on Girl Talk. Woo!